We are live. Mark the Mentor, working. I'm excited. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's supporting this page. This was always a backup page if you're new to this channel. And um I just realized that this page is almost at 4K subscribers. And I'm like, you know what? Let's push it to the limit. And I want to talk about the grind. And I want to let you guys know that when I mean the grind, if English is not your first language, is a informal word for, you know, hard work, being in the zone, locked in, focused. I mean, tunnel vision. And I just feel like whatever you want to do is going to be hard, but you got to be all in. And I feel like the grind doesn't start until you're all in. And as of lately, everybody that's following this channel, watching this channel, everybody knew that I completed 3 years of semen retention. And while I was on semen retention for 3 years, I felt like I didn't really reach, the apex, the pinnacle of my fitness journey. And now I'm all in. And I just want to let you guys know that, the grind is something that everybody wants to do. Everybody wants to get on the grind. If somebody say, I don't want to get on my grind, they're lying. Because listen, people that actually get on the grind, successful people, everybody's watching because it's like they're on their grind. So everybody, if they had their way, they will get on their grind. But I just want to talk about, for men, and I came out from the beginning with the monk mode concept. And a lot of people on YouTube, they talk about monk mode, but it's not intense like the path, the journey that I embarked on. And I just really want to tell you guys that as a man, if you're able to lock in and if you're able to see beautiful women, see hot women, but not want to make out with them, I just want to let you guys know that's a big, that's a huge superpower. I mean, as a man, I mean, listen, we all fight with lust. I mean, that's a fact. If you fight with lust till this day, in the words of Deontay Wilder, till this day, put a 44 in the chat. We all struggle with lust, but you got to really stop and think. I mean, what's more important, the grind or pleasure? And a lot of us, we have the opportunity to be great. I mean, listen, social media is wide open, the internet is wide open. I mean, forget, famous influencers, anybody can get it. I mean, the game is wide open. And right now, in this world, a lot of men, I mean, are really not in shape. And it really hit me like, how can men have high self esteem when they don't even know who they are in God? So at the end of the day, first things first, get right with God, get your life right with God. And then after that, you have to understand that it's never over until you accept defeat. And as a man, I just don't feel that you should ever want to accept or feel defeated in life. So if you have any goals, if you have any things if you have anything that you want to accomplish, you're gonna have to lock in. And I just feel like there are many distractions out there. And when I mean there are a lot of distractions, there are a lot of distractions out there. But I just feel like when it comes to women, when it comes to like pretty females, I just feel like it really takes a lot of men. Like it really consumes your mind, it really consumes your thoughts. And I just feel like whether you have the ability to get women or not, that's not important. The most important thing is your grind. Never forget that. Never forget that. I mean, like my main thing is in life, we see a lot of people who don't have shelter. We see a lot of people on the street. And nobody never, I mean, some people do, but a lot of people don't even care to stop and think, like, man, how did this person get to this level? And once you realize that a lot of people are only one paycheck away, I'm not going to be live. This my I mean, I don't really go live on this page, but I want to go live tonight and just really call like a timeout, really call like a 30-minute huddle. And I just want to say, man, like any man could become homeless. Like, let's be humble, let's be real. So I just feel like when you have an opportunity, you have to seize the opportunity. You have to conquer the opportunity. Until you get a better opportunity, you have to conquer and crush the opportunity that you have now. If you have a job, you have to crush that job that you have now. If you have any opportunity, crush the opportunity that you have now. And I just like I'm gonna make another fitness video. I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna talk about now or never. That's gonna be later on. That's gonna be a preview. But I just want to let you guys understand that as a man, I laughed today. And if you guys ever heard the song with Glorilla and Moneybag Yo, I mean, I really laughed today. Like, I mean, I heard the song, and I don't even listen to music, and I really heard the lyrics to the Moneybag Yo and Glorilla song, and I was just like, oh man, shut up, man. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the love. Shout out to my guy in the building. I've been a monk mode maniac for the past 2 years and haven't been able to check out. Hold on. I have been on monk mode for the past 2 years and haven't been able to check out your channel out. Glad you're still going. Just started my security company and have 2 contracts, but it took elite focus. Listen, pump up the volume, pump up the volume. I don't care what anybody says. The number one thing that makes me happy is hearing success stories all around the world for men that have laser focus. Listen, we're gonna break this down. And once again, thank you for the super chat. My channel was demonetized 6 months ago, and 6 months ago I wasn't able to receive any super chats. So I'm in a state of gratitude right now. Thank you for the super chat. My man said he started a security company and he has 2 contracts. Think about if he didn't start. Like, this is going to make the live even better. Pump up the volume, pump up the volume. The hardest part is to start. The hard, like, is listen, there are 2 things. Everybody just put a 2 in the chat. I'm going to tell you the 2 hardest things on this journey that we call life. The two times in your life that are going to be the most difficult times is the start and when you give up. And a lot of people don't want to admit this, but a lot of people give up. And I really feel like it's important to have a warrior spirit. It doesn't matter if it takes you 10 years to learn English, if English is not your first language. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it takes you 15 years to learn Swahili. It doesn't matter if it takes you 20 years to learn Mandarin. You don't stop until you complete the goal. So when you start, that's the hardest part. And when you give up, that's worse than starting. I really don't want to say this, but it's better that you don't start than to give up. If you guys if you could feel that, like, I mean, if whatever you start, you have to see yourself to the finish line, because giving up is also a part of the process, and a lot of people really don't talk about giving up, but it happens. Some people give up in life. Some people like, forget it. I can't do it. Forget it. I have too many bills. Forget it. My bank account's in the negative. Forget it. The girls are not feeling me. Forget it. I mean, it's real. It's a real part of life that people don't like to talk about, because, see, social media is packed. It's filled with a lot of entertainment. But giving up is real. Starting is real, and giving up is real. Or, for better words, starting is real, and quitting is real. Starting is real, and exiting is real. Starting is real, and Control Alt Delete, turn the computer off, is real. Starting is real, and I'm out of here is real. So for the guy that, I mean, landed 2 contracts, that's huge. That's huge. That's big business. That's big business. And one thing I love to do is, for everybody who's a hater, I really love the haters to get mad, because haters get mad when they see success. So thank you for that. 2 contracts. At the end of the day, to all the haters, at the end of the day, go and screen record that. Like, I mean, and the 3rd one is coming. The 4th one is coming. The 5th one is coming. The 10th contract is coming. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. And I'm so happy that he started, because if he didn't start his security company, if he didn't start the grind, that's what the whole live is about. At the end of the day, would it be possible to get 2 contracts? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. See, the grind is the party. The grind until the grind becomes the fun stage, it's natural to run away from the grind. But you have to have a mindset. And I'm gonna talk about this on a whole. No, I'm gonna talk about this on a different video. But your mindset, it's a switch, meaning that you set your mind to what you want. Listen, when it came to my fitness journey, I will start, I will stop, take breaks, eat 60 chicken wings, eat lobster, start, stop, start, stop. The majority of my life. But this time right now in my life, there is no more starting and stopping. This is it. This is it. This is a final breakthrough. And whatever you want, all you have to do is go all in. As men, what we don't do is we don't go all in. And I want to talk about this because it's crazy how men will go all in for relationships, but they won't go all in for what they want out of life. And I'm gonna say this again. It's crazy how I was going on the zone. I wasn't even reading the comments, but let me bring this one up. Man, you helped me stay focused or become homeless. That's what I keep thinking about. Man, people just don't understand as a man. Everybody put an L in the chat, for solitude. I mean, I don't even like to use the term loneliness. It kind of it sounds a little negative. Like it was a song back in the day, like I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely. It sounds sad. It sounds pathetic. So we're just gonna say solitude. And I just believe that if every man takes the time to focus by himself, because it's really hard to focus when you're partying. It's really hard to focus when you're a people pleaser. You know the type of guy that everybody wants to call and talk about. Listen, this is what happened. Susie was talking about Martha. Listen, all that stuff is cool. Friends are cool, but at the end of the day, there just comes a time where you have to get right with yourself. And you can lie to the world, but don't lie to yourself. And when you don't lie to yourself, you realize, listen, I have to do X, Y, and Z. And it's some things that I just have to do. And unless your friends are on the same journey, okay, now that's different. But if your friends are not on the same journey, if the people that are around you don't have the same mindset, you have to set your mind to be by yourself and go through that moment of solitude by yourself to accomplish great things. I mean, to see a comment with a man starting a security company, everybody needs security. I need security. Everybody needs security. I mean, high profile people, not to make anybody sound low, but security. People need security. I mean, when you get your muscles right, I mean, you're gonna have a lot of females running up crowd control. Security is a great business, is a lucrative business, is big money in security. Big money security. Matter of fact, in security, some people actually pay, a lot of CEOs pay $28,000 a month for security in America. If you go to a different country, you'll probably be able to get it cheaper. But yeah, security, big business, loss prevention, big business. I mean, at the end of the day, as a man, I believe as men, we can do anything with the help of God. Anything. Let's be humble, put God first. And after that, if we get serious and if we set out, listen, I went today and I got a massage and um I got um I got a facial, and my main thing is I didn't realize, but when I was putting my shirt on, I looked in the mirror. I said, wow. I'm like, man, good. I'm like, who's that? I didn't even recognize myself. Like, I looked in the mirror. I was like, wow. Listen, I've been so in a zone I would say, for this past 2 months. I've been so in a zone that it's been work, work, repeat, work, repeat, to the point that I didn't even recognize my gains. I didn't even recognize my gains. That's how much I was in a zone. I didn't even recognize my gains. I didn't even recognize my progress. I didn't even recognize anything. I didn't even recognize this page is almost at 4K. Listen, I'm just in the zone of my life. And it feels good to lock in. It feels good to say, listen, this is what I want to do, and I'm not turning back. I mean, once you make your mind, once you set your mind to I'm never turning back. Now you have to ask yourself, and I'm gonna look at the comment section. When you're ready to grind, when you're ready to put in the work, you have to ask yourself, what time do you have for relationships with women? What time do you have for watching the hub? What time do you have for entertaining girls on Tinder and Bubble? What time do you have for that? What time do you have for that? Shout out to my man J2 Solid in the building. I have the voice come that says give up. I just tell the voice I'm gonna win no matter what. Yes. Shout out to J2 Solid. We have the comment posted. Listen, always, I'm so happy for this comment because I do this all the time. I do this all the time. Always tell yourself, no matter what battle you're in, you're going to win. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how it looks. It doesn't matter if you're down by 40. It doesn't matter if you're down by 30. It doesn't matter if you're down negative 10,000. It doesn't matter if you're down negative 14,000. It doesn't matter if you're down negative 36,000. It doesn't matter. You always have to tell yourself you're going to win. Like as a man, see, and I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you something very important. A lot of people that try to put you down, if you want to know why people tried their best to put you down, put a 44 in the chat, and I want to talk about this. But see, they don't understand it's a certain group of men that it doesn't work on. Their manipulation doesn't work. Their lies doesn't work. Their tricks doesn't work. And as time go on, they will see who's the real deal. Evander Holyfield, round for round, pound for pound, world-class champion. You guys have to understand, when people put you down or they try to get you down, they expect you to give up. Giving up is a part of the trap, whether it comes from the enemy or whether the enemy is used by other people. Giving up is a trap. It's manipulation. If you know in the hearts of hearts, if you started something, giving up should never be an option. I don't care what it is. I don't care how hard it is. I don't care. Every day you wake up, you run back into the fight. You run back into the fight. It's like the movie Rocky. I know Rocky's definitely old now. You got the Creed, which is not the same as Rocky. But what made Rocky so great, the movie Rocky, was every time Rocky was down, Rocky decided to get back up. And when people try to put you down, they don't realize it's a certain group of men that are going to get back up. They're afraid of us. They're afraid of us. I'm just going to be honest. They are, shout out to my man, old boy Davey. They are afraid of us. They are afraid. See, you got to understand, we're a small unit on YouTube, but they're afraid of us. They are afraid. They are afraid to see men who get back up. They're afraid. 9 out of 10. Life is afraid of us. As a whole, they're afraid of us because 9 out of 10 is real. If you see somebody pushing a cart, when I was in Phoenix, I saw a lot of homeless people. When you see a lot of people that look down and out, if you see them, they look a little dusty. Life is real. Some people, when life hit them with an uppercut or when people hit them with verbal jabs, their verbal jabs work. Some people, were really told that you're a loser. Or some people feel like, oh, I'm going to show them that I'm not a loser. So the words still impacted them some way, somehow. Absolutely not. At the end of the day, like my man J2 Solid said, I'm going to win. When you know that you're a winner, it doesn't matter if you fall on your back. If you can look up, you can get up. You got to get back up. Dizzy or not, get back up. Doesn't matter if you're on the eight count. You got to get back up. It's only right that I do it. 1, 2, 3. Are you okay? 4. You sure? 5. Hands up. 6. Open your eyes. 7. You sure you want to do this? 8, 9. You got to get back. You got to get back in the fight. You got to get back in the fight. It doesn't matter. It's better to get up on an 8 count than to just say it's over. It's over. I can't do it. Don't spit your mouthpiece out. And get up on an 8 count. Get up on a 9. Get up. Get up. When the ref says 9, pop up like Tyson Fury after uppercut from Deontay Wilder. At the end of the day, even if the ref is about to say 10, even if life is about to say, get up. Get up. And they're afraid of guys like us. They're afraid of men that are going to get up. Because 9 out of 10 people feel they're big, bad, and they're mighty. People feel like, oh, if I say this, oh, yeah, he's going to quit. Or if I try to blackmail him, oh, yeah, he's going to quit. Or if I try to do this to him, yeah, he's going to quit. Or if I lie on him, he's going to quit. Yeah, right. They don't know who we are. Rest in peace to DMX. They don't know who we be. He had a song. They don't know who we be. They don't know who we are. You know, that's one thing I love about the internet. You know, it's a beautiful place when the tool is used right, because the message could get out. It's a certain group of men that we're going to get up on an 8 count. We're going to get up on that 9 count, and we're going to get up. Even when the ref says, he's not going to say N. He's not going to say 10. Even when he says E, we're going to get up on that E. That's it. Trust and believe. He's not going to fit. He's not going to be able to say 10. You know, a lot of guys out here, man, they're giving up. And this is why I got to make this live. We got 9 more minutes left. Pump up the volume. Pump up the volume. You know, you can't give up. It doesn't matter how it looks. It doesn't matter what happens. It doesn't matter. Your bank account could be negative 50,000. It doesn't matter. We're getting back up. And that's why people are afraid of us. If you feel like, oh, man, people don't like me. Oh, man, listen. I'm telling you. To me, getting up builds confidence. Because 9 out of 10, you know, and I'm using this as a visual, as an example. If you feel like, oh, man, I can't make it today, 9 out of 10, you can't make it. If you feel like, oh, man, I don't want to grind today, 9 out of 10, you're hurting. 9 out of 10, you're in pain. If you feel like, oh, man, I just want to give up. Yeah, 9 out of 10, that's a real feeling. But it's all about overriding that feeling. You know, emotions, they're like signals. But at the end of the day, when you're in war, you're in war. When you're in a dogfight, you're just in a dogfight. You know, and the thing about a dogfight is only the winner comes out. At the end of the day, ask yourself, if you're in a dogfight, put a 44 in the chat. We got 7 more minutes left. Mark the mentor, we're going in live. You know, when you go to the gym, you're tired. You don't want to squat. You don't want to do your legs. You don't want to do anything. You don't want to do no pull-ups. You don't want to do no sit-ups. You're in a dogfight. Your body tired. Your mind tired. Your feet tired. Everything tired. You're tired. Shout out to my man in the building. Shout out to my man Shamel in the building. The first one. Oh, we got some trolls in here, so we're just gonna have to block this user real quick. At the end of the day, this is the best thing rolling on YouTube. It's the best thing rolling on YouTube. You can't tell me this is not the best thing rolling on YouTube. This is better. This is the best thing rolling on YouTube. You cannot tell me otherwise. You cannot lie to me. Like Denzel Washington. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. You cannot tell me this is the best thing rolling on YouTube. You cannot tell me when you walk down the street, you only see one buff guy on the sidewalk because that's the only buff person that didn't decide to quit. You cannot tell me. Do you realize right now in this generation, if you are in shape, you stand out like a sore thumb, you're different? Shout out to my man HC Picks in the building. Pull up, cut up, and shut up. That's it. Appreciate the support. We are in the building. AJ Hoodie Wolf in the building. Trolls, you raise like Lord Zena. Hey, man, listen. listen, the person that probably wrote that comment, he probably gave up, and that's the sad truth. You got listen. Everybody, just put an M for majority. City to city, I don't care what city you live in, you're gonna see people who gave up. Back roads, dirt roads, the Maybach, whatever you want to call it, you're gonna see people who gave up. Go to different countries, you're gonna see people who gave up. It's real. This is real. And a lot of people don't talk about it. A lot of people don't talk about it. But at the end of the day, I mean, question is, are you going to fight? Are you going to fight till the end? And that's what it's all about. It hurts my heart to see people who threw in the towel. To me, that's the only thing that hurts me. And a lot of things don't hurt. But when I see other people walking, when I see grown men asking, man, can I hold $1? You see what I'm saying? Like, to me right there, that's the only thing that really hurts me, to see great people with great potential who got caught up in this world and let people put them down and let people tell them, oh, you'll never amount to this. Oh, you'll never be there. Oh, you can never live there. Oh, you can never buy that. Oh, you can never have that. You can never try that. Oh, yeah. Listen, the tight-knit community produce better results. 10 of us equal 10,000. 10 of us equal 10,000 in them. And I don't say that to be condescending. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. But like I said, I just want to share this message with you guys tonight because a lot of people are giving up. Right now, we're going through economic tough times. A lot of countries are dropping a dollar. I mean, if you're not concerned with, fake news about Trump getting indicted, you feel me, as opposed to the dollar falling, we are going through real times, serious times right now. And I just want to let everybody know, man, it's only the strongest survive right now. You know, said this 3 years ago, and I'm saying this now. This is the Hunger Games. Shout out to my man J2 Salad in the building. We got to keep fighting till the casket drop. Every day, every day, every day. We can't give up. We can't afford to give up. Listen, everybody put an E for expensive. Giving up is expensive. Giving up is expensive. It's too expensive. It's too much. We came this far. A lot of you guys, I don't know you guys personally, but a lot of you guys, you came too far. You went through too much. You've been through a lot. You survived a lot. You came too far. It's too expensive to give up. What about the time? What about the time that you put in? What about the time that you invested? Time equals money. Or like they say in Spanish, time equals gold. You guys came too far. You invested too much. If you guys give up, if you guys quit, it's too expensive. That's how I feel, man. A lot of people have to understand, man. Giving up, that right there that's harder than starting. When you start, you feel fear, you feel anxiety, you feel so many different emotions. But to give up and just say, man, I can't do this anymore. Oh man, I can't do it. I can't do it. I just can't do it in anything that I do. I can't do it. I can't do it. YouTube, anything. I can't. I just can't do it. I can't. It's just something in me. I can't look myself in the mirror and say I quit. I can't say, oh, I quit Spanish. Oh, I quit Portuguese, or I quit working out, or I just quit. I quit. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't do it. It's too expensive. But like I said, people watch my content from all over the world. And Mark the Mentor, we are about to hit 4K subscribers. I feel it. And guess what? I'm celebrating. I see the confetti falling already. And at the end of the day, I just want to let you guys know this channel is very important because when I first started, I was on a lot of strikes on my other channel. So this channel was always my backup channel. And I just want to say thank you guys for the support. A lot of people are commenting on this channel. A lot of people are watching views on this channel. This channel is actually starting now. It's actually starting to gain revenue, and I'm excited. Sometimes I go past J2 Salad, man. Once again, appreciate you for the super chat, man. But you are a member on the other channel. You support all the time. So a super chat from you is really above and beyond. I appreciate all support. Sometimes I go to the past and tell myself I fought through that. I can't get through this. Man, listen. I feel like everything happens for a reason. But when you survive, you realize that you're bigger than the storm. You're bigger than the obstacle. You're bigger than what you're going through, you know? And God knows that. He's not going to put too much on you that you can't handle. As humans, we have to keep that in mind. Like, God is never going to present us with anything that we can't handle. He's only going to present us with things that we're going to overcome. That's it. Like the phrase go, it's small to a giant. And I say this being humble, but when it comes to adversities, when it comes to pressure, man, we're giants. We're giants. Shamel, the other channel's called Monk Mo Maniacs. You can find that on the search column, and it's now traveling with the budget. Appreciate you. But we're giants. Whatever we're going through, we have to crush it. You know, it's a mindset, and we just have to set our mind on crushing things, and that's it. We can't set our mind on, oh, what does a girl in the elevator thinks about me? We can't focus on that. We can't focus on, oh, I'm a black man. I wonder what white people think about me. Oh no, we can't. We don't have time for that. We just don't have time for that. We don't have time. Like, a lot of people will tell you, when people call my phone and talk about race, I always say I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. Absolutely, I don't have time for that. All your energy, everything that you're doing, it should be focused on setting yourself up to the point where you could actually own some type of land, some type of property, so you'll never be homeless. I know in America we pay taxes, but think about buying something outside of America. We can actually own it, like actually own it. You're the owner. Once you pay it, you own it forever. And set yourself up to the point where no matter what happens with the economy, I mean, you're set. Set yourself up to win. Your mindset. Set your mind so you can win. That's it. To me, that's the beauty of a mindset. You set your mind to what you want to think about. You set your mind to what you want to hear, what you want to dream about. And I just feel like, as a man, we are going through volatile times, and I just feel like if we don't own anything, I just feel like, and if we have a family, I just feel like we need to think in the future. We need to make moves, major moves. Major moves. Storms happen, but they don't last forever. Talk about it. Got demonetized 6 months. Now we're back again. Woo hoo! Pump up the volume. Pump up the volume. Amen to that. I felt that comment. But like I said, thank you guys for tuning in live tonight, and get some rest, because tomorrow we got some work to do. Listen, God bless America, and from now on, God bless Brazil. We in the building.